Hi, I'm Eric,
I'm Heather.
and we're pre-engaged.
Welcome to another pre-engaged mailbag video.
Mark from Los Angeles, California, sent us a follow-up question. A girl I am interested in and I share religious values and have a compatible personality match. However, we have a little common regarding our interests. How important is it to have common interests in a long-term relationship?
Well, first of all, the religious match is very important. You're going to build your entire foundation for your marriage and the way you raise your kids, and all of that's going to be based on having a shared faith in Jesus Christ. So I think that is an awesome way to start.
Yeah. Additionally, you brought up personality. Often couples who start out with personality matches, the closer they are together and the closer they're similar, the easier it is at the beginning of the relationship. And then the differences are discovered over time. Since the couple doesn't have as much to work through, though, they don't grow as much from the marital experience. Whereas, when opposites attract and they're less alike, um, there are often more difficulties at the beginning of marriage as the differences are more obvious. However, the couple has a lot of opportunities to grow through the marital experience. So,
And at first, having the shared religious beliefs can seem like that's such a big deal that it doesn't really matter if other things are you have other things in common because okay, maybe you plan to go on the mission field together, or maybe you plan on having a ministry together. It seems like all other interests wouldn't matter compared to this amazing ministry opportunity you have together. But unfortunately, that's not always the case. It's important to have other things to let off steam. You want to have good old fashioned fun together. You don't want to just work with your spouse. You want to be able to have fun with them too.
right. So if the couple has some strong interests together, for example, tennis or gardening or chess or whatever it is, and they pursue those interests together, then it'll often bring relational intimacy into their marriage and into their relationship, as long as those interests don't consume their time together and take away too much from the relationship, where they're focusing more on the interest than on each other.
Yeah, when a couple only has one or two interests in common and those interests aren't really pursued, the relationship can become strained because you will always have work. There will always be work and hard things available to do in your relationship. That's why you have to make a point to actually go out and have fun together. And when you don't have interests in common, that can become its own burden, trying to find something to do to have fun together. So, as much as you can cultivate those common interests before marriage, the better.
Yeah. And if a couple marries with no interests in common, well, it'll be difficult for the couple to create that and cultivate that relational intimacy with each other, because it really does take those common interests to kind of form that purposeful direction in life together. So it is very important to have. If they're willing to put work into finding those interests, after marriage, then they can still have a lot of fun together and create a lot of relational intimacy together, but it will require both parties to be willing to significantly search for those common interests.
And when your sweetheart has something that they enjoy doing and you just think there's absolutely no way you could possibly enjoy it, like hunting or, I don't know, tie diving or something like that, give it a chance. Even if it's just one time, go out with them. You might be surprised. It may be that one of their interests becomes a shared interest. But if you do, and you don't enjoy it, or your sweetheart doesn't enjoy what you enjoy after they've already tried, try to let it go. Don't keep pushing them to or trying to guilt them into trying it again. It's okay to have different interests as well.
Yeah. Well, if you'd like to see another pre-engaged mailbag video, please click on our contact form and send us a question. We'd love to hear from you and help you too. Grace be with you.